He just joined.
Okay. I didn't have Discord up, and I just saw he wasn't in the Roll20 game. Excellent. It's a button to talk to her. Okay. I haven't heard Pratim speak yet. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you now. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting set up so that I can see Nick's stream as well, because I like to creep on him.
Yeah, buddy.
And my own stream so that I know someone will be watching. All right, so we left off in the basement of the Wachter house. We had a little bit of a creepy moment where Quasit disappeared. It seemed like a trap, and then it was just nothing, where the imp Majesto had kidnapped him. Finally, Fiona Wachter came into the room as Kalika restrained Majesto, held him in place. And right as Fiona Wachter was, being somewhat disagreeable with the group, Corfel's earlier action of summoning Poncho to their location came to fruition, where he broke down the wall behind her and on top of her and just straight up killed her, more or less accidentally. And somebody,
It was me.
yes, healed her up. Yes, it was Callow. Gave her back 9 hit points, so she's now alive. And yes, I believe we were threatening her.
Well, we left it as just waking her up. We haven't started anything yet.
Okay, sorry. You were planning to threaten her. My apologies.
All right, so Poncho's
So, yeah, from
got
there,
her,
what are we
right?
doing?
Poncho's got her grappled, right?
Okay, yeah, I don't think we said that he did, but he can.
He's got her
Scraper
grappled.
off his shoe.
Like, at this point, I would say he would have advantage, and based on his strength versus hers, why waste time rolling for that, you know?
Yeah. Why waste time rolling? Oh wait, you said advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Yeah. No,
Wait,
it's...
Emily.
All right. So,
Is she awake?
what are we doing? Yeah, no, when she got healed up, she became conscious again.
Okay. It seems your little plan didn't come to its conclusion as you foresaw it.
My plans have not yet concluded, dear one. Okay. Do we need to do damage, or was that just a fuck you slap?
Just a fuck you slap.
Okay.
I highly doubt your plans included getting killed and then revived, so let's not pretend like you have any control right now.
Well, I'll be honest. I hadn't expected to come back revived, fully human, but here I am.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
If you were expecting to be revived as the vampire, or undead in general, you know there are many spells that can stop that, right? You would just be dead. Properly dead, at rest. Normally people like that sort of thing, but it seems like you don't.
Well, I suppose I have friends that you don't. And can I get a perception check from pretty much everybody except for Kalika, who's occupied with Majesto?
Oh, Jesus.
Cool.
Okay.
Jesus.
So none of you see what triggers this, but all four of you at the same moment start to hear whispers coming from you don't know where. They're echoing off of all the walls. They seem to be coming from nowhere and everywhere. You
Inside
can't quite
check.
make out what they're saying, but they seem threatening. Yeah, go ahead and make the check. Like, you can't even accurately determine the language. You just hear threatening whispers. That is a good ass insight check. Let me have Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're able to determine two things, Corfel. First is that someone, presumably Fiona Wachter, has cast thaumaturgy or thaumaturgy, whichever, and that is the source of these whispers.
Slap again.
The second thing that you pick out is that most of it's gibberish, but you do hear two words in the gibberish that seem important. And those words are Majesto now.
Kalika, squish the bug. And then I slap her again as I say that.
Okay.
So what do you do, Kalika?
I think because she's already kind of like grappling him, holding him still, and she didn't necessarily have a weapon out for that if she's just restraining, I think she is just gonna go full chokehold on him.
Choke him out.
So how do you?
I mean, we've been doing athletics check for this sort of thing. Are you trying to do choke damage?
It might also have side effect of making it so he can't speak. So any verbal components, and he's already grappled. So any somatic components, like if he needed either of those to pass the spell,
Grappling wouldn't inhibit his hands. That's why you can still attack while grappled.
Not if you know how to grapple, right?
Well,
true. Kalika may have also had time to wrap around him. I don't know. If he's exposed enough, I could just take a swing at him.
Yeah.
Kalika, I would like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, not bad. So like we're not going to hurt you, but I am going to knock you back just a little bit. Like you are forcibly sort of blown away from Majesto. It's uncomfortable because you are pushed away from him in all directions at once, and you're, as is your custom, you're kind of wrapped around him. It's a weird sensation. You are knocked away, and like Majesto very, very quickly just like there's this slurping sound and he gets bigger and bigger right in front of you. And sorry, this effect is harder to do all at once. He becomes quite large. In fact, I think he might be about your size. I've got to double check this. Yes, he is a biggin.
oh shit.
Ooh, you look much stronger now.
So yeah. Let's roll some initiative, shall we?
Can my last slap have turned into a punch to knock her out?
Give me an unarmed attack with advantage since she's grappled. Damn, Angel. Nice.
There we go.
There's something
18.
wrong with the...
Okay, yeah. So unarmed damage was, I think, just your strength or dexterity modifier, unless you have a specific feat, right?
Correct.
So yeah, whichever's higher, you can do that much damage to her, but unless you beat Callow's 9 friggin' healing from earlier.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
You can just will Poncho to put her down.
I gotta move Poncho for a sec so I can give her there we go.
You can move her out there with Pancho. I was gonna have Pancho retreat with us. So
Is
she
actually
couldn't really
nobody
see.
talking, or is my internet just being stupid?
It might be your.
Yeah,
internet,
that's a
Angel.
problem. All right. So I'm going to do their initiative rolls. No reason to freak out about this. I know you guys sometimes freak out when I roll without telling you what the hell I'm doing.
You sometimes freak out when you tell us what you're doing.
that's fair. 0. Jesus. Okay.
At least we're all in double digits.
Everyone that matters, anyway.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what double digits is?
No, not that. Never mind. You didn't see it. It's okay.
Okay. All right. So Lady Wachter gets to go first. Yeah, her move is going to be easy enough. I just have to find the spell. Okay. So she is going to heal herself for 1d8 plus 3. Yeah. She is just so much HP. She's so tough, you guys. You're screwed.
She's got 14 holes.
All right, Kalika, you're up.
Now it gets really fun! And Kalika is going to go ahead and use a, get a little bit angry.
Okay, let's see that roll.
Alright, give me just a second to have let the table I used load up.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 7. 7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your range ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So yeah, Mephisto's now sitting in a field of flowers.
Okay, and I think I've said it, so at least you, Angel, should be able to see that. I don't know if everyone else can.
I can see it.
Okay, cool.
Right, and with that, Kalika's gonna try and stab it with her big pointy stick.
Always a good strategy. Okay, the first one will hit, the second one will not. Radiant damage is not a particular problem for this, so okay. So yeah, 11 damage.
I also believe I get a little bit. I get
Plus 3? Was
yes,
that right?
yes. I believe so.
Okay. I assume that's your whole turn then?
Yep.
Okay. I will point out that even though you hit Majesto for a solid 14 points of damage, he barely seems to notice. Callow. And you are attacking
Lady Walker.
Oh, okay.
Gave her life, and he'll take it away too.
Okay. So yeah, she takes 12 damage.
The
Now,
Lord giveth and the Lord taketh.
yeah, if I get her to 0, does she die, or can we keep her unconscious?
I can do death saving throws for her.
I think you also just do non-lethal. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
that's...
we can do non-lethal.
Yeah, I just want to knock her unconscious. I'm gonna tell Jimmy to incapacitate her.
Jimmy is upside.
Oh fuck, you're right. All right, well, my next attack, assuming I hit, let me see. Yes, this is non-lethal. I just want to knock her out, make it so that she can't talk.
Okay,
She's
so you
just-
hit her with the flat of
just-
the blade this time.
Yeah. The first one, actual damage. The second one, shut the fuck up while we deal with your pet. And go to bed, bitch.
I will give her that sleepy-looking icon. There we go. And is that the whole turn?
Yep, that's it. 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Sniverax.
Take up a position by Kalika, and she will start taking swings also.
Okay.
And your other swings that'll be coming. High and low. Let's toss a... actually, no, I'm going to hold on to my smites for the moment.
I probably should have moved her body. Oh well.
Oh, yeah, Corfell can do that since Nick's controlling Poncho.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yes, an 18 and a 25 are both good enough to hit, so that's 13 slashing damage.
Trying to feel out how tough this guy is now.
He's still in very good shape. Like, he's still quite confident. All right, so that is your whole turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I would remind you that you do still have little Kitty following you, although now she's keeping you between her and Majesto.
Probably smart.
She's not gonna take she's not gonna participate in combat, but she's gonna try to hug you the whole time. She's very helpful that way. All right, Corfell, what are we doing?
So I'm going to have Pancho back out of the room with Fiona Opta.
Okay, if you'll move him, I'll move her with him.
And I've got his back turned, so she is also facing away and can't see, just in case she wakes up.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn around. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on Majesto.
I flipped Poncho for you.
Yep. And then I'm going to run up here and attack the mans with my scimitar, but he is Hexblade cursed. That's the first attack.
Okay.
And the second attack. Not as good.
Not as good. All right, so yeah, both of those are good enough to hit, so that's a total of 19 damage.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's an extra 6 damage, because he also takes additional damage per my proficiency bonus.
25 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Well, now it's Majesto's turn. He has multi-attack. Let's see. He is going to hit... All right. So we're going to make one attack on Kalika. And this will be with a... like he's now holding what's basically a pitchfork. Yeah, he's gotten big and beefy, and he comes with a weapon this time. So his one attack on Kalika, 14. I don't think that's good enough to hit. Okay, he is going to throw something that looks kind of like a fireball, but isn't quite as explosive in Callow's direction. And I'm thinking a 19 will hit him. Okay.
Yep.
That will be that many fire damage, 10 to Callow.
Okay.
And Corfell, for you, he doesn't even turn to look at you, but he attempts to bitch slap you with his tail, almost as an afterthought.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right. So he successfully pokes you with his tail. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lucky you. So that will have no additional effect, but you will take 1d8 plus 6 piercing damage. So 7 damage.
Okay. Oh, wait.
And-
Wait. It's okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
yeah, you get
Half.
to split it.
So 3 to me, 4 to Pancho.
That works.
Cool.
I don't remember how we were doing the split, but that's, yeah. I'm gonna take Lady Fiona out of the order since she's effectively a vegetable right now. And we're back to Kalika.
All right. Stabby part 2, electric boogaloo.
Okay, yeah, that is 21 damage. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I believe that's all I can do. Oh, don't I still get the +3, or did that? Wait.
Oh, yeah. You should have gotten a +3 for both of those, making an additional 6 damage. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. I am terrible with that stuff, as you have probably figured out by now.
Okay.
And I believe this will take us to Callow. There are no old ladies nearby to punch. Now what?
Alright, to be fair, I stabbed her, but yeah. I'm gonna shoot him, I assume. I hope. Wait, is he undead? No. Does he classify as a... Does that sunlight sword work on demons as well, like that?
It'll bypass resistances
Mm-hmm.
if it's radiant.
Well, it's also a magic weapon, so if he's resistant to damage, it'll bypass that too.
You haven't established that he's resistant to anything yet, because
that's
everybody's
why
been
we're
getting
saying-
magic-y stuff. Yeah.
That's why we're saying
true.
if.
Sorry, one sec.
I'm sorry, Pratim, that went by real fast. What'd you say?
I think you said he needed a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine. I'll see what happens if I hit him with a longbow first. So I have 2 attacks. Oh, look, I have to actually hit him though.
Yeah. Did you roll a 1 and a 2? That's
All right. This is the round of experimentation.
okay.
Does he take full damage?
He takes 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. It's always the same. Why even play a fucking hunter in this fucking game?
Because you have good abilities, don't worry.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's my turn.
All right, Sniverax.
Nothing. There's no obvious strategy yet. So, first, Quasit is going to assist by mocking his dumb new big form. How dumb it is. He's better as a small imp. So if that's if you accept the assist, that will be a 26.
Yes, I can imagine Majesto being distracted and getting ready to say something biting and then getting cut. Okay.
And
Unfortunately, his AC is higher than 15 now.
okay. That's all I got.
All right, Corfell.
Stabby stab. Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit. Because he's Hexblade Cursed.
Right. Yes.
So
Okay.
13 damage for the initial hit. Yeah, okay.
So 14 damage.
And then second attack. That'll be 10 damage.
No, it won't. Oh, yes, because 26. Got it. Yep. 10. Yep.
Wait, oh, the 17 doesn't hit.
17 doesn't hit.
Did the 19 hit?
Yes.
Or are you giving me advantage because you thought I was flanking?
I'm being nice. I was
Oh.
saying he's still distracted from the Quasit thing.
Well, at least the crit hit.
Yeah, like, I don't want you guys to die. You might do it anyway, but I don't want you to die. Okay. Back to Majesto. So we're going to do something similar. He's going to try to jab a fork into Kalika again. This time, I'm assuming successfully.
Yep.
And that will be, dear God in heaven, 17 piercing damage.
Eight.
Yeah, I was gonna say because she's raging, it rounds down, but still, another fork for Sniverax this time.
Okay. No, thank you.
Nope. And once again, the tail takes a shot at Corfell, almost absent-mindedly.
Nope.
Okay. He is so... Like, he should be more of a challenge than he's presenting. Okay. It is now Kalika's turn again. Angel. Okay.
I'm pretty sure those are both whiffs.
Yes. Sorry. I'm assuming that's your whole turn and we're back to Callow.
Alright, well, Cal's gonna also move up and stab him. I used the non-undead version because I had no idea if I should or not.
Yeah, it's not going to have the extra oomph.
Okay. Those are 2 attacks.
Okay. Yeah, both hits.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Sniverax is up.
Quasit is going to start by taunting him about how great freedom is. Like it's just so great. Does what he likes, has his own hours, hangs out with some weird people. It's too bad he's stuck here. He's trying to assist again. Just
Yeah, no, just like I'm imagining Quasit like having an American flag tattooed on his left bicep. Maybe a mullet haircut.
I mean, if you're gonna let him shapeshift, I'm not against him just accepting a mullet for a moment. I'd imagine that's pretty distracting. It's distracting me.
I'm gonna say Majesto was ready for it this time and isn't taking the bait, but he's annoyed. That's 19 slashing damage. Okay.
How's he looking, by the way?
He's in bad shape.
Oh, good.
You guys have been beating the piss out of him.
I was gonna say, if he tanked like 80 damage around and is still just like loafing, then we'd be scared. He's got one turn to fuck our shit up.
Yeah. All right, Corfell.
Smack, smack. $12.
Mhm.
And not 12. Different 12.
I thought you were getting advantage.
No, I gave everybody advantage for one
Oh, okay.
round.
Gotcha.
I was being nice. I thought you would need more assistance in fighting this guy.
We've gotten lucky so far.
All right, so this time, Callow really poked him last time, so Majesto's going to focus the fork on Callow twice.
Wow. Miss. Oh, that's definitely a hit. 17 damage. Jesus. Majesto, fuck off.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick. And once again, no look, tail stab at Corfell. Oh! Ooh, baby. All right, let me see that Constitution saving throw, my dude. Oh! Mm.
Oh no, here it goes, my dudes. I had to check chat to see if fucking Zongo was in there.
Okay. Well, okay, before I do anything else, that's okay. The damage isn't too bad. It's just 2d8 plus 6.
Alright, alright. 6 and 7.
All right. You are going to take 3d6 damage at the beginning of each of your turns due to a wound. And yeah, this is going to be problematic because the wound doesn't just go away when Majesto does.
Wait, what?
I was saying, you guys beat Majesto. The wound is still there. He's been
God,
fucking
man.
stabbed.
Okay. Is this like poison, or is it actually just bleeding?
It is listed as an infernal wound. But yeah, we can say it's like just bleeding. Like I think that'll be sufficient for a mechanic perspective. So yeah, the longer this goes on, the more of Corfell is just on the floor in liquid state. Kalika.
Ah, that's rough, buddy. Also, Majesto is still alive, right?
Yeah, like he's not in good shape, but he's there.
All right, let's see if Kalika can take this boy down.
Yeah. You
Hey.
stab him and just like the little pinpricks seem to go into him, and you see like a harsh red light shoot out of him where you've hit him, and he shrinks back down to his imp size and shape, before disappearing altogether. There's just a poof, and then a smell of like, you know, sulfur, and maybe like a match has just been lit somewhere. And he's gone. Corfel's still bleeding out.
I am going to start with lay of hands, just a $5, see if that helps fix it. And if that doesn't, I'm going to keep giving. If the 5 doesn't help, I'm going to give him the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that your health increased to like 600 something. That was a hell of a heal. Yes, no, that does. While it doesn't fully heal him up, it does stop the wound from bleeding out. There is a note on there. The wound also closes if the target receives magical healing. So there you go.
Hey. Thank you, Sniff.
Of course. That was quite a wound you took.
Indeed.
Do you want the rest of it healed up, or will you be fine with that?
I sort of just shift, sort of stretch my shoulder. It'll be fine. Let us go back to speaking with the Lady Walker. Actually, maybe I don't want to speak to it.
You don't want to speak to her?
No, not yet. I tell Pancho to take her back into the room, and he's just gonna sit on her basically and hold her tight, like she's not going anywhere.
Okay.
We're gonna gag her and tie her hands behind her back as well.
Okay.
Look, man, she's a spellcaster. I don't want her waking up and casting spells.
Look, however you get to your bondage kink, that's fine. I'm not judging. All right, so yeah, she's bound and gagged and has a metal giant thing sitting on her.
Yep.
So now what?
I'm going to come across to the little kitty.
Can I just suggest that we drag a chair outside of here and not... Well, okay, never mind. The door has been blown out. We probably can't be trapped here.
That would be impressive.
Little one. We seek... What do we seek? Hang on.
Whether the thing that is hidden with the staunch ally of the devil.
We
Yeah,
seek
let
a
me see
holy
if you-
symbol, little one. Do you know of any space where your mother may have kept items of power?
Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be phrased that way. Sorry.
That's fine.
There we go. Mommy only keeps her treasures in 2 places. Either in the basement or in her bedroom. Little kitty's not allowed in either place.
Oh, good thing you're down here in the basement with us having fun now then, right?
Little kitty likes to play.
I'm so
handling us-
fucking uncomfortable
The
with this
voice
still.
you used, D, like... Yeah. No, man.
Little Kitty is handling us killing her mother twice remarkably well.
Little kitty's the mom now.
Oh.
Heavy fucking sigh, dude.
suppose that means you'll need to keep her locked in her room.
She seems to think about that for a moment, and without letting you out of her sight, she moves over to the wall and starts like trying to stack the broken pieces of the door back up to make a wall.
Can I investigate this room real quick?
Absolutely. Yeah, you find nothing that you didn't find before, except for now there's rubble and demon dust.
Okay.
With a sad face in it.
Yes.
Callow with me. And I head out and I'm going back upstairs.
Okay, Callow will follow.
Oh yeah, splitting the party. Always a good decision.
I'm heading to the dead man's room.
Okay.
Or lady.
Stack you two together so I can slowly move you up there. All right, so I think the two of you are upstairs now.
So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to investigate this room.
He's just Cal's just gonna walk with him. Like, where did you go? Oh, okay.
Help me search the room completely, Callow. And I search,
Okay.
hopefully with advantage.
Smart.
What the fuck?
Okay. I mean, since he asked, can Callow also search with advantage?
Sure.
Alright. Is this perception or investigation you want me to roll?
If you're searching the room, let's go with investigation.
Wait, I don't know why I rolled
typing. I assume that from the basement that Sniverax is yelling, "You have my guidance!"
Well, I rolled a 19 on the first roll with advantage.
Okay. So, Callow, I will tell you on your investigation of the room that you realize that the last time you were in here, you can immediately spot several things you did not check last time because you were so focused on the dead guy in the bed. You didn't look under the bed. You didn't look in any of the bedside tables. You did not look in, and I have to double check what this is called, whatever the piece of furniture in the corner is. Let's call it a vanity.
Yep.
And then no one thought to look in that closet in the corner of the room.
There's a closet.
Okay.
It's a fucking door.
So what do you want to do to the fucking door?
Gotta fuck it and open it.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna
All right,
investigate
let me
in
see.
here. I told you not to come into my room when I'm vacuuming.
That's a deep cut. Goodness. Yes. Okay. With that investigation check, you do find in the closet, among just some clothes of hers, some old clothes of his, you find up on a high shelf a tiny little iron chest that's locked shut. Oh, and noteworthy, one of the garments hanging in the closet is a black ceremonial robe, not unlike the ones worn by the people you massacred in the basement.
I'm gonna take it.
The robe or the chest?
Both.
Okay.
I will take them and come back out. Can I quickly search everything else?
Sure.
You want just investigation?
Please.
So yeah, the vanity and the bedsides.
You don't come across anything interesting in the vanities of the bedsides, just like a hairbrush, maybe a couple of gold coins. So let's say 3 gold coins.
Okay. Um, I head back downstairs.
Little kitty, is that you?
Little kitty, yes. Come, Keller, let us return to the others and investigate the contents of this locked container.
Here we go.
Oh, Z.
Don't move. Don't you move away from one another. That just makes this more complicated.
Quick, start running away.
All right, there you go.
Okay. Can I search the Lady Walker for any keys while she's unconscious?
Feel free.
The rest of you watch and make sure I don't do anything untoward while searching the unconscious woman. Can't have threats of stuff. That's the wrong fucking button. But look at that fucking initiative roll.
Are you going into combat with this lady while you're searching her?
If it makes you uncomfortable, I could search her instead.
That's all 7s, right? Lucky 7s. We got nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I got nothing for you with a 7. Sorry.
I will guidance and investigate her instead.
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
You do find some keys on her Sniverax. However, the keys that you find are too large for the chest that you found. Like, you can tell right away. They're probably the keys to all those doors that you smashed upstairs.
Do you think the keys will lead us to more keys? Or is that too indirect?
I need 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who you were talking to. Like, I think she's still unconscious, so.
That was to Corfell.
I'm not certain. All I know is we must needs open this box. I'm gonna kneel and just slam the locking mechanism into the ground.
Well, that was very close to my idea. Can I have that for a moment?
I hand it to Sniv.
Sniv will pass it off to Kalika. Hey, Kalika, can you open this with the spear?
I can try.
I will hold it as steady as I can. Try not to miss, please.
Maybe you should just put it on the floor.
You're just gonna... You'll rocket it across the room.
Put it on the floor.
Okay. Oh, split it in half. I was hoping you could pry it with the spear and not destroy whatever's inside. Okay.
Did Kalika
Okay.
manage to open the box?
Yeah, can I have a perception check from anybody who's watching?
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh my god. As the chest is, for lack of a better way of putting it, fucked up, you notice that out of the locking mechanism, like a tiny little needle pokes out for just a sec as the whole thing flies apart. You can't really identify the mechanism after the chest is destroyed because the locking mechanism is also destroyed. But Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted to stick anything you love inside the lock.
Good thing
Good
I
to
don't
know.
unlock locks with Sniv, or Callow, or Kalika, or my nipples, I guess.
I unlocked it. Oh,
Kalika is the key. So, what's in the box?
What's in the
Well-
box?
Couple of things. First of all, bones. Lots of bones. Like more than you would have thought could have fit in such a tiny chest.
Oh, it's a chest of holding.
It was.
And also an amulet.
Sniv will pick up the amulet
It's,
at the end of her sword. Care to check it, Corthel? I'm not that good with magic items.
I will
But if it's hers,
arcana it.
I will guidance.
Okay, with a 17, it looks not unlike a symbol of the Morning Lord, but it's different. And it's different because it's older. It is made of platinum. It has a large red gem in the center. And you can tell, Corfel, that it is definitely very magical and that it is also not for you. It desires to be attuned to someone good of heart. This is something for Sniverax or Cal.
correct.
Oh,
I think, my little friend, that this one is for you. And I take it off the sword tip and I hand it to Sniv.
Sniv will trust that there's nothing wrong with it. She'll try to do a little. If it's the symbol of the Morning Lord, she'll try to do a religion and kind of get a feel for it. Like
Okay.
if this thing is reaching out for a someone aligned to good, she's trying to reach back.
Okay. Not bad. Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. All right. I probably need to find another thing to show you because this item has some cool effects. Oh, do I not have a handout for this? That's bullshit.
Was this what was in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, and some bones.
Wait, where did you find the key?
They didn't.
We didn't.
We have
You broke
Kalika.
it? Fair.
I am just going to copy and paste and let you see this. And I'll do it, well, first in Discord.
Did you blood spirit? Oh my god. Okay. Fair.
I think that's probably too much information for Roll20 chat, but let's see if that works. Oh my god, that's a lot
Wow.
of information.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Wondrous item.
Yeah. You got a legendary, my dude.
Hey.
this is so much to read. Oh my god, hold vampires.
Uh-huh. So we think out of all the cards, so there were 5 cards, 3 of them had to do with treasure. You found 2 out of the 3 treasures. The 4th card was your Fated Ally. You found that. So yeah, you still have to deal with the 1st and the 5th card if you want to. The 1st card was for Or no,
We've done the first cast.
Holy
First card,
shit.
technically.
no, sorry. You did the second card. That's what you've got there. The third card was the sword that Callow has.
Mm-hmm.
First card, you were supposed to seek a cask that once contained the finest wine, of which not a drop remains.
Do we have to go back to the brewery?
We have to go back to the winery, yes. To the vineyard. Our fifth card is just about going after Strahd, though.
It's a place that you know he will be. Yeah.
So definitely wearing that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to Snivrax. Do you have Turn Undead? Because that seems pretty useful.
I did have Turn Undead, but I like not having to burn my Channel Divinity for that.
No, you still do.
Well, you don't actually have to use it. You just have to have the trait.
Okay, yeah, I was reading that wrong. Yes, I can just...
No.
use
Anytime
charges.
you use it, you use the charges to give them disadvantage.
No. If you have the Turn Undead or the Turn the Unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol. While using that feature. Fuck.
Comprehension is important, gentlemen.
Wait, what's Turn... So Turn Undead is a spell, and what's Turn the Unholy? That's the feature, right?
Can we take a few minutes? I have a dog that needs to go outside.
Sure.
Yeah, dude, take 5.
All right.
So this is just an option to add, or to give them disadvantage when I use the feature using my own Channel Divinity.
That is the way I'm reading it, yes.
Wow, Hold Vampires, though, is so strong.
For a minute, and then also Sunlight.
Mm-hmm. So
How does Sunlight compare to Sunlight Sword? Like, is Sunlight Sword actually emitting light as well? I forget.
Let me look back at the treasure. I think
it also gives sunlight. So these both kind of act the same way. Oh, I'm going to take a minute to refill my drink.
right on.
Did you know this loot would be here, or is this like random generation?
No, well, this was randomly generated at the beginning of the campaign. Like, this has been in that chest since the cards were drawn.
Have you played this module before?
Never. This is my first time.
I was gonna ask, like, if you knew if it was on, like, this same treasure but ends up somewhere else, or like if there was variances in the treasures and stuff.
The 5 cards that you guys that we draw at the beginning. The first one, I won't tell you what it is because you guys haven't found it yet. The second card is for the location of this item you just found. The third card is for the location of the Sunlight Sword. Fourth card is the your fated ally, which for you guys was Casimir. And the fifth card is a place where you will be guaranteed to encounter Strahd the first time you go there.
That had to be the hill, right?
That's the fun thing. Strahd can show up anywhere.
Oh.
So that place whether you've been there or not, like the first time you go, he's there. If you haven't killed him and ended the campaign, I guess.
Gotcha.
I believe we'll find him in his castle, but in like a basement area, I guess.
Back.
Okay, so if you and me are in the same room, Snivrax, we have sunlight, and you'd never have to use charges for the sunlight effect.
That's true.
Although I feel like Raka's is bigger for team.
Wow.
It is, but I can make mine bigger. I'm a grower, not a shower, my friend.
What is it, 15 feet standard, and then you can expand it with the sunlight?
Yeah, to
sword?
30.
Yeah.
Well, say yeah, Raka's is 30 feet radius.
Yeah, Raka's just got that length on him, you know, but like I'm versatile.
And then you remember that this is belonging to a kobold woman. And then all the subtext gets even weirder.
Aren't I
saw-
thought you said you guys could like switch genders by will.
They're not
actually,
supposed to have genitals.
That's the whole plot of Jurassic Park. So
It's not by will. It's by
necessity.
By.
Wait, by who is the one?
It rebalances within kobold tribes. I don't think they have conscious control over it.
Right, so like, you know, you're just unconsciously a lengthy kobold woman.
Probably not. None of you are kobolds.
all right. So Angel, are you back as well? Oh, that sounds like a no. I'm trying to figure out what the plan is next here.
So the
I
bones.
think we need to go after number one.
Yes. We have some time to kill before he shows up. So we can take Irina to the place she wanted to go. Or we can go fuck up some witches. Like, we have some time.
Okay. Irina said she felt drawn to the Abbey of St. Markovia. That's where she wanted to go with you guys. Yeah. You seem to have decided that the first card is going to be back at the Wizard of Wines.
Same area.
Okay.
Well, we might check here at the pub first.
That too. We should. Yeah, we do need to talk to them and say, hey, we dealt with the Wizard of Wine.
Yes. But we've already made our inroads with the were-ravens, which was the whole point of the interaction at the tavern.
Correct.
But we should close that loop out anyway.
Also, I do want to talk to the toy maker. See what he makes of the wood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we spent time cutting up a tree. Probably don't need it, but like, it'd be nice to see where that goes.
Oh, the Golthias tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just had my group. They just finished Sunless Citadel from the Tales from the Yawning Portal book the other night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was good. They destroyed the Golthias tree and fucked some things up. And now I need to prep, and I'll be running them through Tomb of Annihilation.
Wait. Okay, so you're saying you completed one module and you're doing another, or campaign or something?
So we completed a short module within like a collection book, and then next I'm going to run them through Tomb of Annihilation, which is a full book in the same way that Strahd or that Ravenloft is.
So, what is Curse of Strahd considered? Is this like medium
A
or
module.
long? Or like in terms of length?
I mean, it's intended for players from about 1 to 10.
Yeah.
It's like it's got some legs on it.
I've just never played a module before, so I like this is my first exposure to it. So I have no idea like if this is like the standard module length or like you know what I mean.
Okay, hang on. For team, I'm going to have you look at my stream for a minute just so you can see this. There it is. Let me switch it over. Here we go. So let me know when you can see me, buddy.
I can see.
Okay. So this is what we're working out of. It's about as thick as any other source book. Here's the Dungeon Master's Guide for comparison. And then just all my little notes for places you guys tend to pop up are in it. So I mean it's a book. So we're talking 256 pages, a bunch of different appendixes, and how many chapters? 14, I think? 15? Yeah, there's. Oh, and the epilogue. What happens when you guys finally get to the end? So,
Or bite the dust.
or bite the dust. Yes.
That's crazy. So that's really cool.
Yeah, a lot of people like to, after a failed Curse of Strahd campaign, they'll go on to do something else, but then they'll revisit Curse of Strahd later, and a lot of those vampire spawn are replaced by fallen PCs from previous campaigns.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, is this the new Ravenloft book that's coming out you're talking about?
No, I'm just talking classic Curse of Strahd. The new Ravenloft book, I think, and here, I'll put it back on the big one. I think what you're talking about, Nick, is this.
Hang on. I didn't actually click into your stream.
Oh.
Sorry, let me do that now. Did you buy the Van Richten's guide? Oh, you did.
I have not had time to go through it too much, but it is essentially it's not completely about Ravenloft. It's seems to be intended as two things at once. One is a companion to Curse of Strahd to maybe boost it a little bit, because there's a Reddit user named MandyMod who has fleshed out Curse of Strahd. If you put all of his shit into a book, Curse of Strahd would be like 4 times its size.
Yeah.
But it's also got guides to creating your own domains of dread with a bunch of different ideas. It's, like I say, I haven't had time to really get into it, but it looks pretty neat. All right, so I think we're all here. We're in the basement.
Get my message.
We got some. Sniverax has some cool new jewelry. Oh, I didn't see messages. Sorry. I'm looking now.
Right, just after the campaign. Or after tonight.
Yeah, so for the first one so far, for the second one, yeah, that sounds fine. Third one, yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat there.
Perfect.
Okay. So where are we going? I assume either to the toy maker or back to Irina, since both of those are in town.
Let's go to the tavern first.
Okay.
Okay. The cat woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to follow us, right?
Oh, she's following you.
I want to convince her out of character, so we don't have to hear any little kitty that she is big kitty now, and she must take care of her mother, which means keeping her locked in her room.
God, I want to do the voice so bad.
Oh,
Do the
God.
voice.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Big kitty can do that.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry. What was all that, Angel? I missed you there.
Life is still pain and suffering.
Yes.
And it's about to get a lot worse for Lady Walker.
Also, who's giving us the double feedback?
Right. Who's giving you the what?
Oh wait, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm done. Don't worry about it.
You were
Oh,
watching a
she
stream and
opened the
didn't mute it.
stream.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I have had this problem before.
Wait, so she's just being kept like bound and like gagged in that room?
Whatever she did to her daughter, she's getting right back. I'm not going to ask what it was.
Wait, we're gonna leave her alive?
Are we going to kill her?
I don't think we should leave her alive behind us.
I'm fine with letting her die. Like
That's fine. I have no attachment to her.
Do we
didn't want to
want
leave her,
to
like-
get any more information out of her, or do we think we're good?
if we keep her just locked and bound to that bed for a while until we can decide how to handle this, like we can talk to some of the other people in town and get a read from that.
Yeah, but I just feel like...
The problem is, I feel like if we do that, that's 100% gonna end up with us getting distracted and just
Yeah.
leaving her.
Well,
Yeah.
but I also feel as soon as we
I
turn our
think-
back on her, Strahd will come for her or some shit. I don't know.
Well, why don't we just take her with us?
We have a
Strap her to the
hostage.
back of Poncho.
Oh my god, we have a hostage that Strahd may actually care about.
I don't know if
think
I'd
he
go
does.
that far.
Yeah, no, I think he'd just kill her on the spot. But like, if we're wanting more information, just I would rather not leave her alone where we can't watch her. Like, strap her to the back of Poncho. Like, either kill her or strap her to the back of Poncho and don't let her out of our sight, kind of thing.
I am fine with either.
Can't actually, because we never actually tried to see if we could talk to her and talk her out of that. So I don't know if you guys still want to.
We killed her and brought her back to life, and she still tried to fuck with us.
Well, obviously.
Okay, I mean, we can see if she's learned her lesson this time.
Like, I'm totally neutral on this. Sniv doesn't
Hold on,
feel-
it's a 3 strikes rule. We gave her 3 chances to.
Yeah. No, I'm. So like, keep her at the church of holding everything that we don't know what to do with.
Are you going to
Uh-huh.
ask a priest to keep a hostage for you?
Well,
Look,
About
we just
that.
have to put her.
Right.
Wait, I mean,
Handle that.
look. No, you know what? I don't think we are. Because, again, either we kill her or we keep her in our sight. And having her held in a church is not keeping her in our sight.
want to join our party?
I feel like that's opening us up to backstabbing.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I'm not serious about that.
Okay.
It'd be
I
very
actually
difficult.
entertained the thought, though.
Long term, like if we really wanted to go full psychological warfare, it would be best to have her turn on Strahd and then have Strahd kill her.
Yeah.
Or just like we can set her up so it looks like she has betrayed us and then leave her in a vulnerable position. But we don't have to.
The moral compass of the party, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the problem is, where Sniv stands, she can just die. She summons demons and supports the Devil Man himself.
So the real question is, are we looking for any more information out of her?
Right.
Do we think, is there a way to compel more information out of her? Do we just want to let Corfeld torture her to death?
I have Zone of Truth.
Okay.
He actually can push her pretty hard for him.
Corfeld sounds like he liked the torturing to death.
I like the idea of the other one.
I will say Sniv would oppose torture. I'm not saying Corfell would be all for that. Maybe he'd be a little on it, but Sniv's not there to torture. It's either kill or use her.
Okay, so then what are we doing? Are we doing the Zone of Truth thing?
Sounds like it to me.
This does mean we'd have to ungag her to ask her questions, which would give her the verbal component of any potential spells back.
I mean, if we just take her out of her comfort zone.
Let's get the Zone
Power.
of Truth up as we wake her up as well.
The tower, the vampire hunter guy.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You want to take her there
Yeah.
first? Yeah,
I
we
think
can do that.
He has morals just low enough to get useful stuff out of her.
Wait, who?
The vampire hunter man. The one.
Did
that
I miss
talked a
an
lot.
entire fucking...
No. Rictavio. Not Rictavio. The friend that
Right.
I
Oh,
made.
that guy! Right,
Yeah.
right.
Vampire hunter is out of character, by the way. I'm pretty sure Sniv was told that in secret, but I couldn't remember his name.
It's Rudolf Van Richten, as
Yeah.
in Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
Wait, when was Sniv told that?
Near the end of their conversation. Just before he went to his tower and she accidentally unlocked the door.
I see. Oh.
By doing the YMCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were just making shit up about that. I was so curious. Like, I don't look up parts of the campaign or like any of the book except for stuff we've covered like 20 sessions ago and is clearly done. But like, I had to know, and holy shit. Pure accident.
Yeah, like that was one of those things where we could have been like, really? That's what Sniverax would have done? But no, that's 100% what Rocco would have done.
Yeah, there's the problem. The character has a bit of me in it. All of them do.
Phrasing?
Yeah, nope, I wasn't going to touch that.
Fuck. Okay, but anyway, that's a place we can hold her.
All right, so do we want to say like the Zone of Truth? Why can't, let's just make it the summoning circle. Like that's it's already there.
Good enough for me.
Do you guys want to stay in the circle with her?
I will.
Klika doesn't even think to move.
Don't bother moving.
Okay, Callow's not even in the room, so whatever.
Look, I forget to move my character. I'm there in spirit.
Callow has a lot of spirit.
All right, so for Zone of Truth, there is a save. It's based off of your spellcasting modifier, I think. Do you have it in front of you, Sniv?
It should be. Let me see if I have any that do this. There you go, 15.
Excellent.
And I'll give you the text for Zone of Truth.
Oh, I'm already looking at it.
Wait, did you hit it with Bane as well?
No, that I just had it already set up.
Ah.
Zone of Truth didn't have my save. It should have, but Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
And I was planning on giving her disadvantage, so yeah, no point rolling again. All right. Well, yeah, you were gonna know whether or not she passed anyway. But so everybody else that's staying in there should probably roll a save, yo. It's gonna be
Also,
charisma.
so the caster knows if someone
So it's
failed
a
or succeeded, right?
charisma save.
Charisma save.
Sniv isn't going to bother saving. She will throw the save. She is subject to truth as well.
Look at that. Even on a natural 1, it's a fucking 8. Stupid thing.
Interestingly enough, Big Kitty passes the save.
What about Quasit?
Oh, well, let's see.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, nope.
Quasit's going to, Actually, do they know whether they fail? I know what they fail. Oh, they're aware of it.
Yes.
Quasit's just going to walk out of there. And
Stands up very straight, calmly walks out of the circle, turns around and glares.
he's going to spend his time muttering lies to himself. Just because he can't. Fuck you guys.
Hold on, what else does he mutter? Just a sample one or two.
Sorry, what was that?
I want to hear a sample lie or two of what he tells, just like a little sampling of it.
Sky is green, just like you. Kalika is tiny. Poncho is made of wood. And it just goes on in that way.
Big Kitty feels strange.
So we're waking her
No,
up.
I don't know if there are words enough to explain how much I loathed hearing that with my own ears.
The big kitty thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll need to, You know what? No, I'm gonna medicine check her awake. Guidance this, make sure I don't do it wrong. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to use the frowny face ashes as sort of rudimentary smelling salts and jolt her awake.
Dark.
So she failed, yeah?
She was unconscious, so
Yeah.
that didn't help.
So, how are you feeling?
I have a whopper of a headache. Also, my left butt cheek is quite sore, and I think I twisted my right ankle.
we have nothing to do with that butt cheek.
I know, I fell on the floor when I was knocked unconscious.
So, do you have
Okay.
any other tricks for us? Ways to get out of this?
Well, I thought about casting Spirit Guardians and fleeing the room while you were busy.
But I'm sure you know how that's going to go.
I do have some idea how that's likely to go, yes.
Well then, we're all on the same page. Corfel has some questions. You can, of course, try to be as evasive as you like. You can try to lie, but... Well, as you're aware, things are not going to go very well for you.
She doesn't open her mouth. She just sort of looks at you. You are a very strange-looking little creature.
I have heard that before. Apparently, there are none of my kind here. Very weird.
Tell us all
That's
you know
true.
of Strahd.
I heard two different things. What's going on?
Go with Kalika first.
Snip, you told the lie. There's one of you here.
Well,
It's just dumb.
interesting. Yeah, you got me there. So there's
Snip takes 5 points of damage to her honor. 5 points of damage to her honor. It's over. Callow just chuckles in the background. Got him.
Look, some days Kalika is smarter than Sniv.
All right, and what was Corfel's thing?
I was asking I was telling Wokta to tell us all she knew of Strahd.
Well, he's a vampire. Several hundred years old. And in all likelihood, he's going to kill all of you. And she just looks around as though daring the zone of truth to smite her for saying that.
In all likelihood, we will kill him.
In all likelihood, his lackeys will kill us.
I thought you had more faith in us than that. Come on, Kalika. You've been having trouble finding strong people here. Clearly, it's because you're too strong for them.
Kalika looks shocked and amazed at this revelation.
This is the most distracted interrogation, but I like where it's going.
Sorry, Kalika, sorry, I'm just dragging us off course. You guys go ahead and help the plot.
So, his allies. Who is it Strahd relies on most?
She thinks about that for a moment. Well, at the end of the day, I suppose he relies only upon himself. But there are a few he trusts with some minor tasks. For example, his housekeeper of sorts, Rahadin. I've heard whispers of someone named Baba Lysagar that he trusts. Well, I don't know what he trusts her for. He has a few spies.
He's been abducting women. We learned this very early on. And it's not hard to imagine why. Does he rely on them for anything?
To my knowledge, he does not abduct the women, and he relies upon them solely for entertainment.
How much does he rely on you?
Not as much as he could.
I see. So he may not go through the trouble to get you back if he were able to.
I need an insight check from Sniverax.
Okay.
So she looks at you, she starts to say something, stops, and smiles a little bit without responding. And you see it in her eyes. She's pretty sure Strahd is coming to save her. Like, now.
Snibble convey that danger. We're so certain. You think it will be him personally?
She shrugs.
Oh, then let's just kill her and be done with it.
Well,
Kill her, burn her body to ashes, and let him discover her charred remnants.
that's a safe way to go. I don't know what more we can learn about Strahd.
This is true.
All got real dark real quick.
Let's
I
get
just look at
Casimir down
Pancho.
here. He can, yeah, he can point. Pancho can punch her to paste, then Casimir can burn the body. Easy.
I ask you 2 questions.
You can ask.
First off, why would we keep you alive? Well, us or Strahd, I guess.
I suppose the only reason for you to keep me alive is to avoid further incurring the wrath of the Master.
Oh,
So
it's
that he
way too
does
late.
not make you suffer when he kills you.
Unfortunately for you, it's way too late.
I've looked at Pancho at this point, and Pancho knows what's up. He double fists her face into oblivion.
Okay.
Aw, I still had one more question I wanted to ask. Oh
You
well.
might be able to get the one more question in between the 2 punches.
Still ask her.
No.
Already about to fucking
No.
ask.
No.
Well, we should probably get out.
Who do you know of, apart from Strahd, is the strongest males in the land?
I feel like she opens her mouth to answer as Poncho punches her for the final time.
So those are the last words that she heard, and like the last thoughts in her head were, "How do I answer that fucking question?"
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's burn the body and get out of here.
All right, how are we burning the body? Like you can't just throw a match on her.
Unceremoniously.
Like, do you have fuel? Do you have a magical spell?
We can bring Casimir down here. Don't we have like flint and tinder as part of most of our kits?
True.
Yeah, set a body on fire.
There's also a door just to the other side. We can run around, ask Casimir, get him here.
Yeah, let's drag the body up to Casimir, ask him to burn it to cinders.
I was going to say just leave the body here and one of us gets him.
No, maybe not.
Yeah, we're in town.
Okay, fine. I'll go grab Casimir. Cal's gonna go up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll bring him down. Are you bringing Jimmy as well?
Yeah. Jimmy will come as well.
Okay, there you go.
This was a very successful home invasion, burglary, and murder.
Casimir, burn this thing.
I don't like the way you put it, Talika, but you're not wrong.
So, do we have any indication of how long we have until Strahd gets here? Because we gotta go.
We also don't know if he's actually coming.
She believed he was coming.
Yeah, but you also said that you were the only one here, so the zone of truth isn't perfect.
It doesn't stop you from giving a wrong answer if you yourself are wrong. If you believe it's the correct answer and all your knowledge supports it, or your current knowledge supports it, then you can lie by accident. We should go, though.
Yes,
We
we
have
should
said
go.
his name a few times. It was amusing, I guess, if that's what you are after, to make him hear his servants reveal his secrets.
So, does Casimir need any help with burning the body? Like, can we just assume that the body is burned at this point? Is that fair?
I mean, yeah, you can start burning it, I guess.
A good firebolt should do it.
Yeah. I mean, unless Strahd comes in here with a fire extinguisher, I think once the process is started, it's kind of too late.
All right. So, yes, you set the corpse of Fiona Wachter on fire
In the middle of the circle.
in the middle of the circle.
Hail Satan.
Now hold on there.
And rather suddenly, the flaming corpse starts to move, and it does, in fact, stand up. And you hear a voice echoing in the basement. Well, now, it seems I have arrived a little too late for a rescue, but perhaps vengeance would be the order of the day.
Oh, I didn't think you cared about someone as weak as this.
Right?
Yes, she was quite willing to give up her secrets. I can tell when somebody struggles with the circle, and even before then, just for the offer of reviving her husband. It seems this was more an alliance of convenience than anything else.
Well, that is a bit disappointing, isn't it?
So hard to find good health these days.
So hard.
But the question remains. I have several people to whom I owe some punishment for their actions, all clustered together in one place. What
Which
do
is
y'all
not.
suppose I should do about that?
It's the same situation you've been in before. Do you want some entertainment? Let us come to you. Why do you keep flying out to us?
We appreciate the visits, though.
Are you not the lord of this land? Do you really want to go to some worn-out basement to settle all your problems? This is hardly the setting. We will be by soon enough, of course. You know we aren't going anywhere. You know we don't have any as a path. We will meet.
Don't be so impatient.
Well, up until now, things have been relatively simple for y'all. That's about to change. And I would like it if all of you could give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeesh.
And if you, I'm gonna need one also for like Jimmy for the closet, Poncho. I'll do one for what's her bucket.
Before I know whether a 14 passes or fails, can I take disadvantage on that and give advantage to Quasit?
Okay.
My second dex with the 3, that's Jimmy.
Oh no!
Okay.
I couldn't help Quasit.
Yeah.
Trying to shield him.
All right. So the DC on this is an 18. So I think everybody
Oh,
fails.
wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it.
Okay. So that's gonna be. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Did you just party wipe us?
Oh no.
We're gonna find out.
It's gonna be 24
Oh.
fire damage.
Oh. Okay. Half of mine goes to Pancho as well.
Unfortunately, that will be the death of Big Kitty.
I am
Oh.
shielding Quasit pretty hard. Can he at least not, like, insta-die, burn up, and go away?
I'll say that he had some cover. Like, he's out cold, he's extra crispy, but yeah. He's
think I have
not
to
in
make
good
a-
shape.
I have to make a death saving throw?
You do?
Yeah.
That low?
I had 23 health.
Oh my God.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You have
Okay,
one... Oh,
so-
yeah. Oh,
No,
shit.
you're unconscious, but you have the 1 hit point. We haven't had to do death saving throws in so goddamn long. I think the rule is once you get 3 yes or no, like, and it's 10 is the magic number. 3 above 10, you live and you wake up. 3 below 10, you just fucking die in your sleep.
So I just rolled. Wait, I'm
Automatic
confused.
Melania.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's all my pool.
So I have 15 HP?
Yeah. We should get out of here.
Yes,
But
we
look
should.
who's blocking the way. Well, I will leave y'all to think about the depth of what you have done. I mean, breaking into this poor woman's home, killing her and her daughter in her own basement, as well as her book club. The town guards will not take kindly to this. And you, my friend, he points to Corfell, and Corfell, when he points, you feel something start to wash over you. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Yeah.
Why is he particularly mad at Cornell? Oh
No!
no. Ooh, you did it.
Yeah, you feel like your skin start to crawl a little bit and nothing happens. And Strahd, for his part, kind of turns his head to one side, looks at you with mild surprise, and just smiles. Well, bravo. You are perhaps more worthy than I anticipated.
I suggest...
At any rate, the town guard is on their way.
I'm gonna use one of my charges of my power.
Okay.
I suggest you go fuck yourself, Strahd.
Wait, what's his power?
So what is
don't
it?
know.
It's a wisdom save? No, charisma. Hang on. Let me find where you sent me the notes.
Yeah, the casket power.
Yeah.
Or the amber sarcophagus power.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sent it to me in Discord message, like DM?
I don't remember. Hang on. I'm looking at all of the sarcophagi as we speak, real quick. I'm blank.
I know I have 2 charges.
Shame Amorai. You can cast the suggestion spell as an action. Saving throws against the spell have disadvantage.
I want
Do
to
they
see what
really?
done. God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we did that with Jerry.
I think he just had a really high save. I think.
I'm sure that was the case.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw based on your spellcasting modifier. So, what's the number he's got to be?
That would be... fuck. So what is it? 10 plus the modifier?
8 plus
yeah.
plus modifier.
So 12.
Your spellcasting was probably going to be
Mine's charisma.
charisma.
Yeah. It's 11 plus charisma?
Yeah.
Then it's 15.
Our proficiency is 3 right now.
15.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Wait, you're just gonna tell him to go fuck himself?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you did. It succeeded.
Okay.
Disadvantage, alright.
Well,
I feel like this could have been put to better use, but I like it. Let's do this.
here's the thing. Strahd has something called legendary resistance.
I'm aware.
Okay. You do not know whether or not Strahd burned his legendary resistance. What you do know is that his smile grows a little wider. I would remind you that I am the land, and I am everyone in it. You might choose your words more carefully next time, keeping that in mind.
So we just need to
In the meantime, enjoy your conversation with the local constabulary. I'll see y'all later. Unless I don't. And he turns into, like, mist and just disappears.
So he hit us
So-
with a fireball, yeah? Yeah.
Yes, he did. Not even a powered up one. Just threw a fireball into a room.
Well, let's leave.
Is the house burning?
We have a dirt floor over here, stone walls, and then a stone room.
Then
Yeah, it's not burning where you are.
Sure.
But the Lady Wachter and the late Big Kitty are burning, yes.
poor kitty.
We should bury her. Fuck Lady Wachter, but we should bury Big Kitty.
I agree.
So yeah, we're gonna go out the other door.
Okay, so to be clear, you've been warned that the cops are coming, so you're going to come out of this building that you've just burgled and murdered the owner of, dragging a burning corpse of a young girl.
And bones. Don't forget the bones.
And the box. We're actively
Yeah, we're not necessarily dragging. She could be, carried by Poncho. We could run and bury her elsewhere.
I would make a very good argument for like, oh my god, there's this fire, we don't know what happened, but there's like this girl, she's really injured, do you have a priest? Like,
True.
You know, Kalika could just tunnel with the body and like get that out of here. Maybe with the bones, whatever we want to really get away from this area.
Actually, yeah, if you want to tunnel your way back to the church, Kalika, with Kitty's body, I've got a plan for the rest. Wait, where did Casimir come from?
I brought him down here to burn the body.
Oh,
Okay.
and yeah, we're just gonna body and take whatever else they want to hand to her and tunnel away.
The amulet, I want to make sure that gets out of here.
oh, you've got the amulet.
Oh, you're not going to wear it?
Well, I have been up to this point, but I would like Kalika to take it out of here.
Oh, right.
All right, well, I will move everybody over to the church.
Are we just getting away with it?
So, give me a minute.
Because I had a plan.
I'm still moving a few things. No, as you flee the house, you can see that the upper floor is on fire. You leave through the basement door. You see out of the front and the back door a couple of servants who were asleep are escaping. Luckily.
But we
and-
didn't set the house on
I
fire.
had a
That's
plan.
Strahd.
No, you didn't. You can hear a lot of activity. You can hear like sort of a call to arms taking place, and you can hear a lot of people heading towards where you currently are. So, before we talk about how you got back to the church, what is the plan for the escape?
So my plan was to set the rest of the house on fire, which we didn't have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then to play off being passers-by who saw the house on fire and ran in and tried to rescue people.
I think if we're at all interacting with guards, Sniv will want to be asking for the head guard or for Isaac or for the burgomaster. She has important, she has an important warning, and if really pressed, she'll try to keep that part to herself. But the intent is to warn either of them that the devil had showed up.
Okay.
So this isn't as much deception. She's being genuine about this. She thinks they need to know. Hopefully cause enough stir that, everybody else can move away also.
Okay. Yeah, that does play out, but while the burgomaster does show up, he shows zero interest in talking to this little weirdo. Meanwhile, Corfell is bullshitting his way past people, saying he's getting this little girl's corpse some medical attention, so he's able to take her to the church.
Take her to church.
Oh wait, I thought she was already there because didn't Kalika try and run away with her?
Kalika took little Kitty's body and tunneled out.
Oh, she had the corpse. I'm sorry.
I was like just literally bullshitting, saying we happened past and saw the fire and ran in to rescue people.
Okay, I apologize. I misunderstood. But yeah, after a very confusing day for everyone, you do make it back to the church. Unfortunately, Sniverax, you were just overlooked in every conceivable way and were not paid attention to.
Both disappointed and kind of relieved. That was the plan, to just get by, but it never feels good being overlooked and not believed. She started holding out hope.
Do you need me to roll a deception check or something?
I would like that, yes. I've got something planned here in a minute.
Oh, are you fucking shitting me? I have a +7 to deception.
Well, you get away with it for the moment. And you guys, what's your plan in general once you've gotten back to the church? Let's say it's just the beginning of the evening.
I think we should clear out of town for a little while.
Probably. I still need to... Well, we still need to talk to two people. We need to talk to the innkeeper. We need to talk to the toy maker. I think we can do that really fast before we clear out. And, we can tell Irina we're going to be heading out soon. We're just going to make a few more stops, and then we're gone. Tell the priest that we have this body that should probably be laid to rest properly. Sniv just doesn't have the power to fix her right now.
Okay.
I used up all my 3rd level spell slots. I could have saved her.
Oh, that makes it that much more poignant. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's so sad. I'm so sorry.
We literally used her saving her mother too.
Oh no, what will we do without little Kitty?
Excuse me, Big Kitty.
Oh, okay. Big Kitty. I'm not calling you Big Kitty ever again. I want you to know that. No matter where we are in life, this is the last time.
I feel like Big Kitty is still better than Little Kitty, dude.
You're right. It's still the last time.
How could you have saved her using
Revivify. It was within 1 minute.
Yeah.
But I used up both my 3rd level spell slots. So, sorry, this is a little out of character, but we do have an hour.
Do you have level
And
4?
2 stops. sorry, what?
Do you have level 4 spell slots yet?
Revivify is 3.
Yeah, but you can use a higher
Yeah,
spell
but you can
slot.
use a
Does it do something at 4?
It just
no, but
works.
it's
You
just a spell that you can use.
No, I don't have level 4 spell slots.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I'm part paladin.
Okay, well,
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
we have a coffin maker here who has been devoid of purpose and a body. Sorry, minor distraction.
No, you're good. You're good.
Almost like we planned these things.
it's still kind of sad. Like, we were so close to being able to save some
Yep.
who had been confined and locked up their whole life. They would have been able to have some freedom. Tragic.
It really is. Oh, maybe it...
Just another reason to hate Strahd.
Yep.
I mean, I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I feel like you guys have done enough to deserve another character level.
Hey,
Does that put us at 9?
it does.
So I thought that put you guys at 10, but, you know, whatever.
Check.
I mean, we can go to 10. Like, that's not a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I'll take level 10.
No, 9 it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
I'm bad at keeping track of where you guys are. I apologize.
So I just shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up.
I mean, it would have been a surprise to me, too. Big question. I'll figure that out at a later date. For now, the running and all the time spent marching in this armor has gotten me that 1 extra point of strength. I have my movement back.
Are we gonna level up now?
You can if you wish, because, yeah, there's gonna... Damn, Angel.
Wow. Ooh.
A proficiency bonus goes up.
So while you guys are...
this is tragic. I should
while
take
you're
the average,
resting
right?
during the night, a thing happens.
Okay.
Father Lucian, who's been out doing whatever it is he does, comes back and basically lets you guys know you need to get out of town now. That once they managed to put out the fire, they noticed some very large, distinct footprints and some property damage at the home, where it kind of looked like
There's no
Poncho
way they have
may
that
have
kind of
destroyed the
fucking
house.
forensic capabilities, sir. They can't tell what came first. Pancho broke in there trying to save people after the fire had been started.
and that someone in the guard had gotten a tip that your group might have been making an assault on Wachter House.
I see. I see.
Almost as though, you know, someone who had been there before they got there made it a point.
I expected this. We couldn't get out of that part, but I did want to say, like, before we took the rest, I did want to make the quick stop by the toy maker. I figured things would move fast, but like,
I don't think we have the chance to anymore.
well, we don't now.
Yeah, like, you could do it, but you're gonna have to, like, actively avoid guards and then try to get him to help you, and then actively avoid guards again.
Did this happen in the middle of a rest, or was this like right after we got here?
Not long after you got here, at the tail end of the rest. Long enough for you to level up.
Okay, I get it.
Lily!
So this
It's-
isn't Never mind. It's fine.
Let's say it took some time to put the fire out, and then they started looking around and, hey, wait a minute. So, you need to get out of town. Where are you going?
I think we should take Irina and go to the Abbey of St. Macovia.
Okay. Yes, Irina is happy to join you. Is there anything else that needs to be done on your way out of town?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nothing else we really have time for.
Are you going to take your golden chariot with you?
Probably or at least some amount of it. Leave the rest with the Father Petrovich.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a point to take 100 gold from the stash. The stash was in the thousands, right?
You guys are going to have to remind me what the amount was.
Didn't we split it?
Well, we left most of it in the pile, I thought.
Because what did we leave in there? Platinum?
Platinum, gold, and some of the heavy valuables. I think you were keeping track of the what was in there.
I was. Ish.
My notes on that were.
Oh yeah, so we've still got like the gemstones and stuff. There was the electrum, which we haven't messed around with. The silver pieces we did, I think.
If we wanted to go visit the coffin maker, we could use Pass Without Trace.
That would be nice. Or not coffin maker, the toy maker.
Yeah, whatever. Wherever we need to go, we could use my Pass Without Trace.
So I'd probably have to leave my armor behind for that.
No, I don't think you need to.
I have disadvantage on stealth with it on.
Yeah, but you get a +10 bonus to stealth checks.
You're right, but I want this to be as foolproof as possible.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think
So
if
go
we
with
wanted
that.
to be foolproof, we just avoid conversations in town for the moment. Personally speaking.
All right. I'm going to need to read up on Pass Without Trace because it's been a minute.
It's literally a straight +10 to the stealth roll.
For anyone within my so we're master detection except for from magical means, and then within 30 feet I can choose who gets a +10 bonus to stealth rolls or dex, anything related to dex stealth.
I had a thought. No matter what this is, we're not gonna have time to stick around and wait for them to finish crafting something out of that wood, right? So we'd just be delivering an object.
Yes.
I could give the wood and a fair bit of money to Milovage or the coffin maker for them to act as a proxy.
Nothing.
Smart. Okay.
This may be stuff we have to handle outside of town, though.
Right. It's just dropping it off, setting that in motion so the next time we can come in, maybe I will have a fancy wooden stick, or I won't. Maybe he'll just take the wood, find out it doesn't work for anything, and refund or no refund. Doesn't matter. He at least made an attempt. Oh wow. I don't know what that's for.
That's us spending too much time.
Ominous.
Don't worry about what that's for. That's for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we leaving or?
Yep, we're leaving.
Okay. Well, no, so I'm not actually casting this, right? I'm just practicing like what this looks like. Okay. Because you're handing off the money and instructions to Milivoj, who is in the church, so we're good.
Even though you're on the edge of town, I will still need a stealth roll to get you out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's,
Then might as well pass without trace.
okay.
Yeah. I'll use one of my second level spell slots for that.
That's a 20 for me.
I am going. Fuck it.
What?
I'm just gonna go in armor for safety.
Yeah, go in armor. You get a +10. Here you go, fine.
Gonna guidance
19.
Haha, look at those numbers.
It's alright. Plus your guidance. Plus your
I'll
guidance.
say yeah.
There we go. It's a 17. It's not bad.
It's a 17. You're fine.
You said the pass without trace was in there, so yeah. The I pulled up the stats on guards, and they literally have a passive perception of 12. My understanding of group stealth rolls, you were supposed to basically have everybody roll stealth, and then as long as half the group or more succeeded, you're good. So you're good.
Yay,
Wow.
we're good.
Yeah, if I didn't pass without trace, we would have been fucked. Only Angel would have made it.
Absolutely.
No, yeah, it would have been a fight in the middle of town.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And
Oh.
D, at some point, just send me a Discord message. Let me know like how much in the gold department you want for that, or like we can work that out. I'm going straight into Stone Legion Generals after this, though.
Fine. What would Sniverax guess would be an appropriate price for this guy? Because I don't think you had time to work out an exact cost. Like, this is you just sending money and hoping it's enough.
Yeah. I don't want to take more than what my share of the stash would have been, so maybe
Just
like
take it.
let's say I threw 300 gold at this.
Okay.
She's not asking for like a crazy legendary item. She's just asking for him to turn it into a sword and maybe like draw out a little bit of its magical properties. He's good with this kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I can work with that.
Actually, I think let's round that up to 500 to work with magic item tiers.
Sounds like a plan. You'll have to forgive me, I'm setting up the next thing.
Then I'm going to take a minute.
Okay. I'm almost there, I swear. Okay. I'm finally set up whenever Rocket comes back.
Okay. Well, that's not fair. We're waiting for Rocker to come back.
I'm back. So, what horrible thing happened?
He rolled
I don't know,
again.
but he rolled something and the initiative thing came up, so you know.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just getting ahead of things.
Should we go ahead and roll initiative?
Why don't you? Like, you're not going to be in the initiative right away, but it's going to happen.
Yeah. We're surprised.
All right, so I'll just leave that where it is for a moment. As you guys are hastily getting out of town, I'll remind you it's like still kind of dark out. Like it's almost daytime, but we're not quite there. You're on the road, headed towards the village of Kresk, where the Abbey of St. Markovia is, and you start to hear some movement in the trees around the path. And then you see some movement in front of you. And you realize pretty quickly, that's fine. You're not really in a clearing, you're just on the road. But you realize very quickly you're surrounded, but nobody's moving towards you. And as your eyes adjust a little bit to the light, here's what you see. I'm giving everybody a moment to load.
Hello,
But
friend.
not moving towards?
What's that?
Not moving towards?
Not moving towards. They just kind of have you surrounded at the moment.
I think when Kalika spots him and then recognizes who it is, she's just gonna like throw a hand up and just wave and just be like, "Hi!"
Well, look at how strong y'all have become. It's almost time for us to, well, have some fun. But I think in the meantime, I might like to tease y'all a little bit. Give you an idea what's to come. Now, don't worry, he gestures to either side, about my friends here. They're not here to harm y'all. They're here to keep you from leaving too soon. And I just want you to know, Irina, you're perfectly safe around me. I could never harm you.
No.
And someday, I hope you will come to see this. And I hope you will choose to be at my side. In fact, I believe I know you will. But for now, I need to show your new friends just how strong I can be. Don't worry. I won't kill anyone this time. For your sake, I'll be merciful. In fact, I feel like using spells might be cheap. How about we go mano a mano? Hey, folks?
All you want is a show match.
Wouldn't it be mano el mano and 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 wolf?
If it were to be all of us, yes, but it seems like all he wants is a demonstration of power, and we can do this much more efficiently. Unless we think we can take him right here, but he wouldn't have come if we had a chance of just ending this now.
My dear Kalika, your grasp of linguistics never ceases to amaze me.
That's weird. I don't have a good grasp of a lot of smart things.
So, if you want mano a mano, who is the other one that you want? Since you seem to be dictating the rules of this engagement, what with your band of thugs in the woods?
The rules of this engagement, my dear Mr. Tom, are simply that you are not allowed to leave until I decide you are allowed to leave, or until you can vanquish me. And with that, he stops talking and he surges forward and gets right in Corfell's face.
Okay.
And he is going to make an unarmed strike. Like, he's not drawing a weapon. He's not using any kind of magic. He's going to take a shot at Corfell.
Would we say Pancho's within 5 feet or no?
Poncho is within 5 feet of you, yes.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about the shield reaction. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so that will be 8 bludgeoning damage plus 14 necrotic damage.
So would the necrotic damage be split between me and Pancho?
Let me look.
Like it says all damage, or half, yeah. Any damage that I take.
Any damage. Yes, so that's fine.
Alright, so 11 and 11.
Okay. And he will also, like, without taking his eyes off of Corfell, will do sort of a karate chop in Callow's direction as well, which I'm thinking will also hit.
Yep.
For 7 bludgeoning damage and 17 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And now it's Corfell's turn.
Can you put us back in the initiative?
I've got an initiative order up.
It only
Yeah,
shows
always
Strahd.
sees.
That is...
You cleared it at one point.
Roll again.
Okay. Hang on. No, I've got you guys in an order. Let me put you back in one at a time and make sure we get you the right numbers. Okay, so I can delete that Corfell. I add a Klika. Maybe it's because you guys were on another screen when you did it, and it didn't transfer over to these tokens.
Probably.
Okay, I think I've got everybody on here accurately, and yeah, looks like you should be able to see that. So there we are. Corfell, what are you doing?
You really should have listened to me when I told you to go fuck yourself earlier. I'm not going to bother with anything. I'm just also going to do a straight punch. So what is this? Just a straight D20 plus or minus strength?
I feel like unarmed is a finesse move, but
Okay.
I'll let you... I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'll let you add your proficiency as well.
That'll be 18 then.
Okay, yes, that'll hit.
Good. So yeah, I'm just gonna like slap him back.
All right, and what was your damage? It was, what, like 2? 3?
If it's just dex in this instance, it would be 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're really showing him, buddy.
It's about the fact that I'm not afraid to stand up to him.
Okay.
You got Poncho and
I'm just imagining that scene from Twilight where like Bella tries to punch one of the I don't even remember one of the love interests, and then she just like brings her hand back and is like, Jesus, ow! And I'm just imagining that.
And then Pancho will come up and double fist the bastard. First fist.
Okay.
It's a shame he probably doesn't take.
How
full
come your
damage.
crit? How come your crit
I didn't
gave
set
you
this one
0
up.
damage?
I didn't
Oh.
set it up. So another 2d6. Yeah, nice, not bad.
Ooh.
Second
Additional
fist.
11 damage. Jesus.
So 25 damage. 25, and since we've decided that's non-magical, that'll be halved down to 13.
Yep.
And yeah, 17 is good enough to hit. 7 will round up to 4.
Does
Okay.
Casimir have any specific reaction to Strahd, by the way?
I would say half fear, half fury.
Okay. He's just gonna firebolt because he can't think.
Yeah, he really can't think. That is a clean miss.
Yep.
All right, so it's now Kalika's turn.
First, I think Kalika's gonna go into a rage for a second.
Okay.
So that is gonna have the effect of Match confuses one weapon of choice that you are holding until your rage ends. That weapon's damage type changes to force and it gains the light and thrown properties. With a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet, the weapon leaves your hand. The weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
Yeah, nice.
Fortunately, rather than doing that, Kalika's going to use that, and she's going to try and grapple Strahd Bonfarovich.
Okay.
Because she's raging, I should have an advantage, because it is a strength check. Can I double check that? Yeah.
Sounds like there's a percussion section helping you out there.
Not bad.
Strahd getting teased.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Double checking his saves and
It's probably not, but I had to try.
Wait, what are you trying?
Ah, god damn it.
The ground.
Like, I know you guys probably don't believe me at this point, but I still haven't figured out how to fudge rolls on here. Just this is what
Yeah, I
the
don't
Curse of
fucking
Strahd
believe
is.
Every D20 roll you've done so far has been a 15 or a 16.
Like I know there's an option to fudge rolls. I just do not know how to do it. No. Yeah, that's what it looks like when I try to fudge rolls. I don't even know. Anyway. Yeah, if I'm trying to cheat, that's what's gonna pop up. So yeah, Sniverax. I guess Kalika tries to grapple Strahd and ends up just sort of like awkwardly rubbing up against his leg like a dog who's excited that you've just come home.
That sounds about right for Kalika.
Up the time, Kalika. And take a swing.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's
Get a grab.
Oh,
So there's 5 damage.
I don't have a rank 3 smite set up. I will just roll my rank 2 and then add in. Actually, no, I'm just going to use a rank 2 smite instead. First one for an extra 11 radiant.
Okay.
Second attack. Yeesh.
Yep. Clean miss.
Look at all those red boxes.
All right. Callow Tarn.
Give him the Sunblade.
fucking trigger the Sunblade, man.
Yeah, I mean, the moment I draw it. Vampires are considered undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so the moment I draw it, I think only the second one hits, but yeah, there is
Correct.
sunlight now in a 15-yard radius.
15 foot,
15
right?
foot. Sorry, I don't know why I said yard. 15 foot.
Assuming he also has the vampire weakness.
Yeah, well, he rolled it with the weakness added, so that's 14 damage.
I mean that he burns in the sun.
Oh, right. On his turn, though, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage on it. But maybe that's just spawn. I've suspected a lot of things about Strahd's ability, but I've not checked.
How much damage has he taken so far? 14. How much damage did you do, Sniv, total?
5, 11, and 5, so 21.
14, 21. He took.
Well, 5 and 11. That second 5 didn't connect.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So 14 and 16. 30. How much did you hit him with, Corfel? 14 bludgeoning halved, and then 7 bludgeoning halved. So 7 plus 4? 11? 41 damage, and then... Yeah. So 41 damage total. So far. Wait, did I... Kalika... No, Kalika grappled him. She didn't damage him.
Yeah, she tried to grapple.
Yeah, so I assume that Strahd is still looking perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's not in bad shape here.
But the sunlight
Alright.
will help us anyway.
Are you asking Irina to be moved closer to Callow?
He, closer to Casimir and behind Poncho, firmly behind Poncho.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So, all right. So he's going to take 20 damage because he's in sunlight at the start of his turn. Why you rolled an 11?
Yeah.
He was trying to fudge rolls too.
Oh,
Well, no. I actually did it. That was a D20 plus 5, but you only saw the outcome.
oh, okay.
You just open with that. Hold on, I'll type out the exact command in multiple lines.
Teaching him how to cheat dice.
And then you close those braces. Fuck, it won't let me put the 4 ending braces in. But if you do the 4 open brackets, then D20 plus 5, then 4 ending brackets, you hide the details of the roll, and you just see the outcome.
Yeah, he takes this 20 damage, and he looks at you, Callow. Well, this is unexpected. You seem to have recovered a blade I thought long ago destroyed. A blade that should be mine, by all rights. Suppose we shall have to remedy this. And he focuses now, Callow, on you. That's him rolling for 1 attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, and the dice are still, in full effect, obviously. Yeah.
Wait, you said that's his roll at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his disadvantaged attack rolls is a 24.
Uh-huh.
How come our D20s don't average out to 16? What is this?
All right, so he is not going to deal the bludgeoning damage to you. He is going to deal necrotic damage
Okay.
in the amount of 15. And Callow, I'm going to need a strength saving throw from you. Okay, that is not terribly surprisingly not good enough. Okay.
The average.
While he's got you grappled, he bites your neck.
Okay.
It is not sexy. It is not pretty. It hurts like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's 7 piercing damage plus 10 necrotic damage. And your maximum hit points possible are reduced by 10.
Permanently?
For now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm nowhere near that. I have 1 HP, so you know. Hanging by a thread.
Wait, you have 1 HP?
Yeah,
Oh no.
I've taken a lot. Look, man. Look at those rolls. He hasn't missed a single attack. What am I supposed to do?
And it's not exactly a whisper because he's got a mouth full of you, but he does kind of mumble. If you would relinquish the sword, I would let you go.
Can I just stab him while he's got his mouth in me? Like,
No,
just
because it's not
bury
your
the
turn.
sword. Well, I feel like he's a little distracted, but I'll accept this. But if I could, I would just, as he was saying that, I would just stab the sword in him. And, yeah. But alas, not my turn. It is Scorfell's turn, I believe.
So I'm gonna say because Strahd has Callow effectively grappled, he's. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna move him. I'm just gonna say we're gonna have some attacks against him be a little trickier for a moment.
Okay.
You're gonna need to be careful not to hit Callow.
No, I don't like that. But sure.
He's only got 1 HP. Like, if you cut a loud fart next to Callow, he's out.
I mean, if we follow the rules from Speed, we should shoot the hostage in the leg so we don't have to worry about it, right?
I'm down, kill me. Have Sniff take the sword. Fuck this guy.
It's alright, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, you know what? I want that to be canon. I want him to have said, if you relinquish the sword, I'll let you go, and I'll be like, I'd rather die. Fuck you.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse. And then because I'm up close and personal, I'm gonna swing with my scimitar. 2 attacks. So I think the first one hits.
Okay. Yeah, that's 13 damage.
Yep.
The 18's good enough to hit as well.
Oh, cool. And another 6 because of the charisma bonus from Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Pancho. Can Pancho just try and grab Strahd around the head and lift him as a grapple?
Sure, you can grapple him.
So,
You can try.
okay.
From Callow.
Going from grappler to grapplee.
Hmm.
Okay. Yep, and he had +4.
Oh!
Okay, we've got a grapple train going. Yes,
Pull him
so
away from
Poncho, like, one fist on either side of Strahd's head, picks him up. Meanwhile, Strahd's head is buried in Callow's shoulder, so Callow is also lifted up
Yep.
by the fangs in his shoulder. And what does Casimir do?
Casimir is going to probably just firebolt again, to be honest. It's the safest option.
Well, he has a magic missile. That won't miss.
Oh, he does have magic missile. How many slots does he have? Where are his slots? Yeah, okay. He's just gonna empty a level 5 magic missile into Strahd.
Okay.
8 plus 8d4. If I remember that right?
I'm double checking. All the info isn't here. Alright, so 3 glowing darts at level 1. When you cast a spell, 1 more dart for each slot above first. So,
Oh,
1, 2,
6,
3, 4, 5. So it's 7, right? 7d4
Yeah.
plus 7. So that'll be 27.
Okay.
It's respectable.
Alright, so before we get to Kalika's turn, Strahd is able to move between other people's turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mechanically, it's referred to as a legendary action. I don't want you to think I'm just deciding he can do this on the fly. Just, I was nice enough not to do it during the first round.
But now that it's Callow.
Yeah. No, well, Callow's going to get bitten again. Or, well, we're going to attempt.
That does hit on the disadvantage.
Okay. So that is a bite attack, which, again, we're doing away with the... oh, no, sorry, we did away with something else. Never mind. It's, so it's going to be 3d6. That's 8 necrotic damage. So you are unconscious.
Yep.
Strahd is going to regain 8 hit points. And I'm going to say, as you go unconscious, Strahd is going to release you and just let you kind of drop. I would say that as you are dropping, you would also lose your grip on the Sunlight Sword.
Yep. Makes sense.
So, yeah, on your turn, we go to death saving throws. Fun fact, because you were knocked unconscious by a vampire bite, if you are killed by this, guess what you get to turn into?
A vampire?
Yeah.
Oh boy, do I join the
Except
Revendreth
you don't
company?
have any, you won't have any agency. You're going to be a mindless tard beast. All right, Kalika's turn.
Okay, is Strahd still hoisted up in the air by Pancho?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'll say you can have advantage to attack rolls.
Wait, so did you say he moved?
Well, he apparently gets to take an action in between people's turns.
Oh, yeah, legendary action, yeah. I was just saying he's grappled, he can't move, but he can take the action.
Yeah, I don't think I had him move. Like, Callow came with him, because Callow was already grappled.
Yeah, but Strahd can't move because he's grappled, so his movement is 0.
Oh, okay.
Kalika's basically gonna try and stab him from underneath, just basically aiming to literally just fucking hoist him on her spear.
Impale.
Okay.
I believe. Do they still get the +3?
Yes.
So it'd be 22, 28 damage. Okay.
Question is she successful? Is this man now hoisted?
Well, like he's got a spear in him and he's already being held aloft. So sure.
Other question: is the Sunlight Sword still lit?
No.
Gotcha.
When it left your hand, it poofed. Alright, so I believe that's Kalika's whole turn, yes?
I don't believe I can do anything else.
Alright. Sniverax.
Can
I roll for something, D?
That depends on what that thing is.
Like, I'd like to make a gesture. Like,
Oh, you're
as I'm
unconscious.
going unconscious. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Go ahead, Sniff.
Can I pick up the sword and attack with it in the same turn if I just drop my own weapon?
Okay. Let's say you're close enough to, like, you could get there and pick it up, but I don't think you'd be able to attack with it. You could activate it.
I mean, even
At least we
after
still have the sunlight going. That would be the...
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Wait, am I allowed to talk if I'm unconscious? I don't know what the rules of engagement for D&D are.
Look, out of
I'm gonna
character,
quote
you can.
Angel from the last campaign. Shut up, you're dead.
Fair enough.
I want to see something. That's an action. Fuck, everything is an action. The action economy is already shifting.
Okay, wait, hear me out, hear me out. What if Siverax just like grabbed it and just like kept running a la football?
I don't think she could turn away from this fight.
Fair enough.
I think we're in that position. I'm gonna try Hold Vampire.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
And it's the same day. He already had to burn a legendary action. I don't know how many he has, but if he only had one,
I don't think he's only got one, but we're going to find out, maybe.
we're gonna find out.
You guys had a long rest. I'm not saying he did, but he could have had one.
What? We did? Didn't we leave the same night?
Don't question it. I need these spell slots. Fuck off.
I gave you just long enough to level up and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Well,
I think this is our best chance right now. So let's have that nat 20 wisdom save from him.
Let's see. He gets a +7 to wisdom saves. Let's see what he does with this.
Oh wow, exactly enough.
Are we surprised? No.
Surprised it is low enough to be that close. And I'm guessing Irina, who's been spending all this time learning cleric things, can sneak around Poncho's leg, give Callow a healing tap. I'm hoping she at least learned Cure Wounds. The level 1 cleric that every cleric takes.
Yeah, I don't think clerics get, like, options. I think they just have those spells. I think clerics only really get to pick when it comes to cantrips. But yes, she has Cure Wounds.
I don't know what her modifiers are, but...
+4.
So, now has 6 health.
Okay.
Want to turn on the Sunlight Sword and run. That's probably a smart way to go. At least move away from Poncho. But Irina's going to back up too right after that. Like, she's going to be with Jimmy, and then not with Jimmy.
Okay. It's like,
Right where
Oh.
she is. Yeah,
oh, okay.
there and back.
And back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like behind.
All right. So, we are moving on to Callow's turn. Callow, yeah, you regain consciousness. Your face is in the dirt. You're a little disoriented. You're just lying on your stomach, really. You do see the hilt of the sunblade in front of you.
I am going to. So, does does moving count as an action? No, right? That's a separate thing.
Correct.
Correct.
Disengage action.
Okay. So I'll pick up the sword and light it as my action. Like, let it activate.
Okay.
As my action, so that there's the aura. The aura returns, and then. I think in this instance, I want to get to this corner here and basically kneel with the sword in front of me, like presenting it to Sniv. Just he's not like handing it over, but it's there, ready to take.
Okay.
Problem with that,
The attunement.
The what?
well, I think Sniv is already attuned to it, so we can probably get
It
away
is.
with that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So it was a bonus action to light it, and then you probably have enough movement speed to move that far, but you don't have the action to burn on. Or do you have an action to burn on disengage?
you-
Yes. Okay. Okay. So yes, that'll. Okay.
And that's also all of his movement since he had to stand up, but he can still make the exact same distance.
Just barely. Okay.
Mm-hmm. A perfect turn.
All right. So yes, and Strahd will take some damage here. Take his 20. Okay. While he's in... Just making sure I understand what he can do and I'm not being blatantly unfair to you guys. Alright, so he is going to do his best to grapple his way out. To escape Poncho's grapple.
So his main action to break a grapple.
Yes. Oh!
Nope.
Oof. Okay, yeah, no, you guys get to beat up on it a little bit then. Corfell.
Stabby, stabby. Do I have advantage on these?
Yeah, I think so, because
That
he's
doesn't
still...
That one is better, so that's 10 damage.
Okay.
So I'm
Sounds good,
grasping. I'm grasping Strahd by the head with Pancho. One hand is going to come loose and just in quick succession, bam, bam, 2 punches to the face before wrapping back around his head and holding him there.
Okay.
Both those attacks are going to be at advantage then? How does that work?
Doesn't even need it.
Fair enough.
And Casimir... Casimir's just going to hit him with a firebolt again. Nope.
I think that's 24 total damage, right?
10 from me, and then 7... Yeah, thereabouts.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, Corfel, he is going to use one of his legendary actions to make an unarmed strike at you.
At disadvantage, of course. Cool.
That's good. Let me just check something real quick. I was looking for it before. Oh, it says a bonus action. Never mind. Yep.
So there's 10 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 14 necrotic.
That's split, right? So 12-12.
Yep.
I believe that'll make it Kalika's turn.
How is Strahd looking? Like, I'm assuming he's still pretty good. But...
105-ish damage so far, if my math is correct.
He does not look good.
I reckon we can do this. We can put him down for a little bit.
Don't risk speaking it aloud. Do not risk the powers of worse.
We're not going to kill him here. It's not going to happen. But we can take him out of commission for a bit.
Kalika's gonna continue stab, stab.
Okay. One hit, one miss. And he is going to respond.
Isn't this
in
at
kind.
advantage? Oh, never mind. Yeah, isn't this at advantage? Because he's still grappled.
No, you're right. I'm sorry, it is at advantage. Okay, so yeah, 19 damage. And he is, but again, he's going to try to... I'm sorry, what was that, Angel?
+3.
+3 to each.
Gotcha.
25.
25. Okay. Oh, he doesn't like hitting Kalika.
Nah, she's got a special place in his heart. You know, whatever's left once we're done here.
Like a very, very dumb puppy.
Alright, so remember, Sniv, Kalos knelt and basically presented you the sword. It's ready to take. And already lit.
In one movement, I would like Sniv to drop her toy sword in his hand, pick up the glowing sunlight sword, whip around, and take her attacks.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh no.
Advantage. Oh, right. Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I at least got the 19. Let's put a good smite behind this one. Rank 3 smite.
Oh yeah.
So 26 radiant plus 12. And I have a bonus action, so I'm going to shield up because I know he's probably going to focus me. This is so +2 armor.
Okay, and yes, he is indeed going to take a cheap shot at you.
Nope.
Okay.
Either of those would have hit if there were 2 attacks.
So he's taken 162-ish damage?
And it's your turn, sir.
Okay. I have to check something.
Hey, I know it's not exactly with stuff, but I did get Callow a sword that has been shillelied, and we're both clear.
Does the shillelagh continue after the sword leaves your grip?
Probably not, as far as I know, but like, I don't know. I thought I'd ask anyway because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Raka,
For the moment.
Raka, guess what? I too have shillelagh. Okay.
Do
I
we
don't
become
know.
friends in game?
I don't know how to hit him with this. Can I just short sword attack?
It's
Does that
1d8,
work?
and it
Okay.
uses for wisdom. Oh my god, I'm hoping for your success on this attack.
So D8 plus wisdom modifier?
Right,
Yeah.
and that's your attack stat. So proficiency plus wisdom bonus.
Wait, what?
Roll a d8, add your proficiency and wisdom.
That's the damage?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the damage, right.
But I still have to roll for
Oh.
the attack.
Right.
Yeah,
And
so,
that's the d20 plus wisdom modifier plus proficiency.
yeah, no proficiency for the damage, sorry.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That's a 6 plus 2. I did not hit.
Okay.
Well, hold on. For your attack, you should get, or like your attack,
Oh.
you should have proficiency, which would be 4 at this point, and your wisdom modifier, I guess, is 2.
If
Yes.
I may, gentlemen, we are drawing near the end of our time.
We are.
So that was the so I assume I still have advantage. So that was the second roll.
Okay.
So
I'll even give you another hit. So what's going to happen on Strahd's turn now? I'm going to dispense with the rolls again, partly for time, partly because he has not tried to use legendary resistance to break out of anything up until this point. And he just sort of frees himself from Poncho's grip and takes a step back. Now, I thought I told y'all I wasn't going to use magic. I thought the rules of decorum would have dictated that y'all wouldn't have tried magic either. I suppose I should not have assumed such a thing. Still, it was my intention not to kill any of y'all, but
Callow's gonna
make you
cough
think.
at that fucking comment.
Consider it our own compliment.
But to make y'all think twice about facing me again, I still think a little reminder of the difference in power would be appropriate here. And he points to Kalika. And if you would please, Kalika, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. He looks at you, and you feel something wash over you, and he says the following words. Why don't you get lost for a while?
Can I counterspell it? Or can Casimir?
Kalik is just gonna burrow into the ground and vanish.
Poof, baby.
Alrighty. Thanks, D.
So yeah, that's where we're going to leave off. And Angel, would you like to do the honors here?
Yeah. Sorry about the randomness of that. I'm probably not gonna be able to make the next like 6 or 7 sessions because I'm gonna be go work somewhere where I don't know if I'll have this time frame free or after.
Oh,
Boo.
So yeah, vanished for a second.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Don't worry, we have plenty of side quests, and we can stall. We could probably do a session in just like one building. There's going to be plenty of Strahd when you come back.
I am bummed because there is one side quest that I really wanted Angel to be a part of, or Kalika, rather.
Hey, give us a hint, and we'll move away from that one.
No. I want to see where this all goes.
Okay.
But, in case, I don't think I remember to say it, but next weekend is a holiday weekend, and I plan to at least not be at my place, probably not near a computer in time for our next session. So next week, everybody take a break, and then in 2 weeks, hopefully most of us will get back together.
No worries. I never say no to a sleep in. Getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for D&D sometimes is rough.
I would believe it.
You,
Thank you, everyone.
You smacked us around a little, but we like it that way.
But yeah, thank you for the session.
Yeah. In the words of Captain America, I could do this all day.
You guys are really fun. I can't wait to get back together with y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you. Hey, hope you enjoy the work, and congrats as well.
Well, I'm gonna go look into getting some dinner, and I think a lot of you are late to raid. Sorry about that.
It's not your
That's
fault.
fine.
Anyway,
My apologies to Cryo.
Thank you for the session.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Enjoy
I'll catch
the
you
night.
later.
Bye.
Almost
Yeah.
3 babies.
What? I didn't even impregnate you yet.
You're gonna impregnate Pie?
Yeah.
whoa!
I
What
already
did I
turned
just-
him into a cream pie.
I don't know. I heard somebody say something. Was it Nick? He sounded kind of far away.
This is a very, very interesting conversation.
Oh, well,
we
so
go.
we're streaming.
I got Discord muted.
Okay, let's get everyone here. Lockbox, please. Thank you. We have so much more SLG to do. Yay.